It's time to put the kiddies in the other room, guys, because I'm about to go off the record. That's right, with the All-American Rejects live in the TMI studio, which means, anything can happen. I'm so excited. Keep tweeting your questions for the band at Billboard #TMI Live, and I'll make sure they answer them during my 1-on-4 interview.
Actually, two.
Actually, two? Two?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Also, we got 2 of the band coming up. Well, we'll see how many get here, okay? We're going to have some naughty fun. So while the boys, however many they are, make their way through our huge studio, why don't we check out a sample of their latest video called Beekeeper's Daughter. Roll it.
You're a pretty little flower, I'm a busy little bee. Honey, that's all you need to see. I can take you for an hour, but then I'm gonna leave. Honey, I know you'll wait for me. La-da-da-da-da. You overlook, but you understand that we're too young to stop making plans agreeing. Monogamy's not a part of me. And I know my line and it's just a sin, but I swear to you I'm gonna do it again. I'm not making any friends, I just wanted you to wait. There out your window, what do you see? You don't see me. 'Cause you're a pretty little flower, but I'm a busy little bee. Honey, that's all you need to see. I can take you for an hour, baby, then I'm gonna leave. Honey, I know you'll wait for me. La-da-da-da-da, la-da-da-da-da-da. Pulled out your picture the other day. Isn't that sweet? You didn't have that much to say. Yeah, 'cause I know, 'cause you said I'm better off on my own and I'm better off dead.
Oh, yeah, here we are. Seeing you shake down like that, Tyson, is just making me want to get up and dance, I can tell you.
Do it.
That's all about.
Thank you so much, Tyson. Nick, All-American Rejects right here, the All-American Rejects in the TMI studio. Thank you so much, especially you're so busy. The album just dropped, what, a couple of days ago?
Yeah, this
it's
Monday.
a Hell
Do
week for
tell.
us.
Hell week or happy hell
No,
week?
it's great. No, this baby's been in gestation for like 3 years now. So we're really proud of what we've done with our new record, Kids in the Street, and Beekeeper's Daughter's sort of the, sort of bombastic opener to the ride.
Well, all I can say is you've come a long way, baby, since your self-titled album back in 2000.
10 years.
Like 10 years.
Yeah.
I mean,
Crazy.
all started back in high school. I mean, can you believe that you're here? Was this planned, or could it have gone all horribly wrong?
No, I mean, I think it can always go horribly wrong. I was telling somebody the other night, I was like, yeah, it's crazy. I remember between the first and second record, I was like, all right, I got enough money in the bank to go to college. I got to start applying for jobs. I remember there was like a couple of moments where I was like,
You really wanted to work at Blockbuster.
I was like, I
didn't
want
you?
to work at Blockbuster. I was like, I can watch movies all day, and I can recommend movies. I was like, I'm okay with this. I had this great little ride. But I mean, it's so funny. Like in those moments of like just despair and stress and just complete self-doubt, you have that purge of inspiration, and that's kind of what we've always like banked on.
What did you do with your first big check when everything started going well? I always wanted to ask, like, what did you do? Your first big...
We bought beds.
You got a big check?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We bought beds. We bought
Why-
like these beautifully plush beds. Because when you're on the road in a sardine can bus, the tour bus is not that glamorous if you're not, Britney
Really?
Spears. Yeah, I mean,
Especially when you're us and you got 14 people living
yeah,
on it.
you're just stacked
14
in these
dudes.
Yeah. So we bought these huge beds. We're like, finally, we can sleep.
And so that was your first
That
big
was
check.
it, yeah, there's-
That and scooters.
That and scooters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
we're really Oklahoman. Like we're pretty frugal. We didn't really go for the
Well,
the
not so
Benz.
frugal. You've sold over, what, 10 million albums in
Yeah,
your
yeah.
music career, which I think deserves more than a bed.
Yeah, no, it does. It does
scooter?
eventually. Yeah, no, I guess we're waiting for those ladies to spoil one day.
Oh, okay. Well, I just want this album that came out now is absolutely, it came from your quarter
Quarter life crisis.
life
That's,
crisis.
that's
That
my
happens.
quote that you pulled.
This is what this means, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had wanted me to ask about that because I think it is relevant to sort of like you're saying the last albums and then this album, how this album is going to be different. It did come out of, like you said, it came out of something that could have been kind of like crazy and wacky, but here it is.
Yeah,
parody.
no, it's funny. I think nowadays, especially like
I like the way you go quiet on this.
Yeah, no, this guy's my rock, man. I'm the one who, we moved to Los Angeles after this crazy ride with Gives You Hell, and Nick's really good at sort of staying in his own area and making his life adapt to, where he moves, and I'm like the exact opposite. I moved to LA, and I was like, all right, what's this town got for me? And I was like, let's just have a fun time. And, a fun time turned into a really fun time. And then, a couple poisonous women later, I'm like, man, I need to get out of here and write a record already. And so
go back to Oklahoma.
Yeah, no, I moved to New York, and, Nick and I have always benefited from taking, like, these writing trips in the cabin in the woods kind of style.
Right.
And, it sounds
It sounds freaky.
It does sound creepy. It sounds like we're like Stephen King writing a horror novel. Like,
But it just gets you away from everything, and you can just focus, and there's nothing else to do.
Exactly.
But write.
yeah.
And so you came back to us. You came back to us on
Yeah.
the right side of life.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think you've got to get lost at one point in your life to find yourself. And honestly, I think it was that was the moment, I mean, it's funny that the kids today now, I feel like my sister, she's like 18. I feel like they're getting lost even earlier in life now that they have just this overwhelming, I mean, we're on the internet right now, aren't we?
Yes, we are. My
That's
18-year-old
crazy.
daughter is over there. She
Yeah,
knows
I didn't
about being
have
lost.
this.
I know about
I
that.
didn't have this when I was your age, And so I think kids are kind of getting lost even earlier in life. And I feel like Kids in the Street's a record where, they can sort of relate to where I was in my little late blossoming lost weekend of life.
And plus, it's out there. Everything that you do, especially as rock stars,
Right.
is out there
Yeah.
for them to hear, see, listen, and maybe copy.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
So then it's up to you when you come back to tell them, no, don't do this, or
Yeah.
or experience it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think a lot of people, especially with social media, have so many different opportunities to tell them everything. And I think it's just, you got to kind of save some personal stuff for yourself.
Well, we'll see. This is TMI,
Right. Don't
but we
dig too deep, honey.
We do want you to tell us everything because you did say on this album is going to be completely different to anything that you've done before. And the last album you did a lot of experimenting on. So how different is Kids in the Street?
Like we said, we've been doing this for 10 years, and there's quite a bit of time in between each record,
Right.
I mean, we grow, we turn into different people, because we're still
Style.
late 20s, early 30s, still trying to figure it out. So, I think it's been a natural progression, and people have told us at least that we've kind of pulled from the first 3 records and kind of made the best of everything for this one. And then, in addition to that, I think we've really pushed each other, musically to think outside the box and just try things differently and embrace spontaneity in the studio. And if there's a mistake on the record, it's okay because it's honest and it's, it's pure and it's urgent sounding. So. And
I hear that you had some great guitar fun on this one, so I guess Fender and Gibson are going to be really happy with this one. You did some unique stuff with the guitar sounds? Or?
Yeah, there's some really crazy stuff. We went in the studio with this guy, Greg Wells, who's just this incredibly, he's just a hermit that can do anything musically, but also sort of has done everything musically. So
yeah, he's worked with Katy Perry.
Yeah, Adele, and then all the way to Deftones. Like the guy's spectrum is like so vast, and so walking in as the Rejects, he was really excited about the fact that we're a band that has really no censor bar for where we can go musically. And I like to say that we're like the most confused rock band out there. I think that's been our blessing. We're the ugly duckling that still, has yet to swan out.
I don't know about that.
Musically, no. I mean, look, this guy's pretty. I know that. Right?
You're all beautiful. I've been a fan for so long. I've been a fan since the very beginning. In fact,
right
I was tweeting out from your first single. So, about that when I knew you were coming on the show, I was just
cool.
like, yeah, I was hitting the first single and the debut albums and stuff like that. So, it's your Beekeeper's Daughter. Let's talk about that. It's got that unique talk box thing going on.
Yeah, it is.
That excite us.
Not only are we trying to get guitars back on the radio, we're getting 70s gimmick guitar back on the radio.
That's right. Picking up where Frampton left off.
There it is.
Yeah, no, it's funny you say that about guitars. Yeah, this is a song that is an unafraid rock and roll song, you know, dressed in a pop, you know, sort of a reject pop, you know, dressing, I guess. So, it's funny, like we got a horn section on the pre-chorus that's like total Chicago style, and I mean I think
Which you see all that in the video.
yeah.
You bring that video. It's a very fun video that goes with that. I thought I was going to see
There
Janet
it is.
Janet Jackson come around the corner, or
Yeah, no,
LMFAO
Wayne
or
Newton,
something.
But not Janet
Yeah.
Jackson. Yeah, no, this is like our kitchen sink song. It's bombastic, it's crazy. I mean, lyrically, it's about me just being so run over by Los Angeles that I was just like this, you know, sort of, you know.
So is this the
Insensitive
story
asshole,
of you?
you know?
Is this it? Is this the story?
Yeah, I mean, this is a moment. This is our first writing trip we took, and we wrote one song on the record called "I for You," which is this apologetic love song, and then this song, which is this totally insensitive sort of middle finger to women and to the city. And it's so funny that you know, I was so like manic during that first writing trip that I was, you know, polarized even lyrically and musically. I feel like it's made for this, you know, kaleidoscope of sounds on this whole record. So
I love it. I love it that the band sort of like follow through, sort of like a feeling that comes from you or from you, and it all comes together.
Yeah,
It all comes. You all work on that.
Yeah, I think back on our first record, you know, there were a lot of, you know, sad songs lyrically, but everything was in a major key, and it all sounded so positive, you
Yes.
know, until you listen to the lyrics. I think what's different about this record is we're finally trying, you know, kind of figuring out exactly how to get across the same sentiment musically as well as lyrically.
Well, you had some pretty good moves in that video. You directed
trying
the
a little
video
bit.
directed by Isaac Rentz, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you worked with Michael for the choreography,
yeah,
right?
Michael Rooney. Yeah,
Michael Rooney got you doing those.
He's incredible. Yeah, I was like,
absolutely.
I was so trepidatious not having ever worked with sort of a choreographer, especially being in a rock and roll band. It's like, and he sort of, I remember like he was doing some stuff. He's like, and then I was having you go. And I was like, hey Mike, you know, I was like,
Didn't he do
how
George
about-
Michael's Flawless
He
and
did, yeah,
stuff
he
like
did.
that?
Oddly,
So
he did
he,
that.
he
George,
knows how to
also
get
quiet video.
guys to shake their tushies. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
but he definitely like brought me out and let me sort of do my thing against his amazing choreography, which I think made for a really interesting video for us. Like it's like I said,
It's an awesome
kitchen
video.
sink video there.
It's an awesome video. It's an awesome
Thanks.
single. The next single coming out? Is it too early or?
We're talking
It's a
about
bit
it.
early.
Okay, a little bit early. So
But,
we'll stick to this one for now.
Yeah, but I think what we're really excited to get to is a song called "Heartbeat Slowing Down" on the
Okay,
record, which I
yes,
think is sort of
which
like
I got.
Oh, did
Oh,
you?
right on.
Cool. It's like I think it's our most powerful song that we've written as a band, and once we get there, I think I'll you know, if there's some sort of accident on the road, I'll be happy that I died doing that.
No accident. Touch.
Yeah, no,
touch.
hey, you never
Come
know.
on.
There could be some poison darts in the audience. You never
No,
know.
let's touch wood. Yep. Well, that audience is going to be huge. What? A couple of days, you're off on the road. That's
Tomorrow
it.
is the
Tomorrow.
first show, yeah.
So that's it. Tomorrow, off on the road. What's the one thing that is a must bring when you go on the road, apart from your instruments?
Well, now it's my dog.
Okay.
Yeah, when we moved to Los Angeles,
What dog do you have?
He's a Boston Terrier mix.
Okay.
His name's Dexter.
Okay.
So as soon as I moved
Sweet
to
dog.
Los Angeles, I traded a girlfriend for a dog.
Perfect.
So,
Such a good trade. Trade it up in my book, man.
right on.
Yeah, totally.
So now he's our road mascot. So that's my must bring.
Okay. Yours?
I was some sort of joke about a bitch there.
Yeah,
There was I totally missed it. Yeah, my must bring on the road is honestly, I just have to make sure I don't bring too many clothes. Well, last time I had like the back lounge, and so I brought like a couple paintings out. I brought like a rug.
You brought a typewriter.
I brought a couple. Yeah, I brought my typewriter. Like I need to like
Well, that's
make sure
it.
I don't bring too much this time, because last time I was like, man, I am just living in my own mess.
Well, we're living in your mess, and we want to thank you for that. It's an
Yeah.
awesome mess that you've given us. Love the album.
Thank
Love
you.
this track.
Thank
And we asked our little tweeters out there
tweeter
to
folk.
ask you some questions of their own. So do you
Oh,
mind
God.
if we go to the Twitter world?
No, let's go
Sure.
to the
Find
Twitter
out,
world.
find
Try
out
it
what's
out.
up on the world. We got some questions from the band. So here we have Tyson Lover. There
Oh, wow.
you go. There's such a wide range sound-wise between your first three albums. Was it hard to find the right sound for Kids in the Street?
No, I think we always write just a whole bunch of songs when we make a record, and with Kids in the Street, it was sort of, you know, Mike and Chris they stay away from the writing process until the very end so they can have this really great objective opinion. Sometimes it's a little too great. And when we weeded out all the songs that didn't really make the cut, we realized that there was this sort of theme about, lyrically about my journey, but also sort of musically it was this, like this Technicolor onion that, every layer had just like a totally different thing for us as a band. And when you put them all together, I feel like Kids in the Street's such a vast, array of sounds for us that I feel like the theme was just sitting right in front of us. We're like, wow, yeah, I mean, I guess it wasn't really hard to find. I think it was just sort of hard to create.
All right, hard to create and pick up the album because it's great out there. We've got another
You're
one.
so nice.
We get,
You're so
I am.
good
Go
at
get
us.
it. Go get it. Plain white indie bands girl. There you go.
There you go.
If you weren't musicians, what job would or could you see yourselves doing?
I actually thought of one of these yesterday. What was it? My go-to answer.
Well, there you go.
My
That's
go-to
it.
answer
Nothing.
is always paper route because I was really good at that.
Okay.
Now you can do it from the car.
The bicycle.
Yeah, back then it was on a bike, but now that I can drive, it'd be a lot easier. Sunday mornings, 6 a.m.
I'm really good with my hands.
All right.
I can build things. So I would probably
I'm gonna ask you more about that off camera. I think.
Stop it. No, I mean I'd probably just build furniture and stuff.
All right, so always creative. And do we have another one? We have Liz Shure. There you go. Do you guys have a cover song that you would just love to play by someone with a totally different sound? And we have a show on Billboard.com called Mashup Mondays where we get the artists to actually sing a cover song of
cool.
one of their favorite artists. Yes, Mashup Mondays. Cool. It's a great show.
We've gotten pretty good at putting acoustic versions of our songs together.
Okay.
And
the top of it, yeah.
We've been doing a lot of acoustic shows lately, and we do like a mashup of the Pixies' "Where Is My Mind" with "Move Along."
Anything you
That's
can
always
share with
kinda
us right
fun.
now, a cappella like?
I just started
Wait, was that
humming the
Steely Dan?
Candyman. No, it was Willy Wonka the Candyman. Where did that come from? You better stop.
It's all going.
We do a really cool Pixies cover. It's that sort of transfers into Move Along.
All right,
A
well, we'd
mashup,
love to
if you
see
will.
that sometime. We would probably have to get you on Mashup Mondays, get you guys doing that.
Yeah,
That'd be
fun.
great in the Billboard studio in New York. That would be awesome. So I think, we're going for
just
it.
gonna
We are
keep
going
on
for it.
going. We're just gonna do the gauntlet.
We're 8 minutes over, so it doesn't matter. At this point now, everyone's just like, okay, so we have Mariah spelt like that. Mariah
Favorite song?
Omer.
She's from
What
the
is
UK
your favorite song to
or
play
Canada.
live? Yeah.
She spells favorite with a U.
Oh, okay.
Favorite.
Favorite, right.
Let's.
Your favorite song to play live?
Probably Beekeeper's Daughter now, because it's cool to see.
Good plug
How
for the
many-
tour coming up.
Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah. No. It's just all the old songs we've played, to death. So I think just the new songs that people are recognizing and they get that sprite in their eyes. You're like, yeah, that's right. I'm still having fun playing this one. So
Well-
I'm gonna watch you sing.
Well, we're happy to see that 10 years down the road,
We're still here.
You are still having
How'd that
fun,
happen?
making great music, great album. I want to thank you for stopping by our TMI studio. I love that you blasted up with Red.
Yeah, I'm
Red
sorry.
in the video. No, I love Red socks.
And check this
red,
out.
red.
I'm crossing my legs on purpose because this one was the wrong red sock. I'm so bummed. I blindly dove into my laundry and I was like, oh crap. So check that out.
Well, actually, we seen that we've gone totally off the interview and we've got into fashion and your red socks and stuff. I think because Twitterland has been going crazy for you out there, if you could hang on for a little second and take some more tweets,
Sure.
because they've been really flying in. So I'd like to give them an opportunity.
Yeah,
Seeing that you're
sure.
here and we're over, we may as well get to the fans.
Okay,
so
sure.
Serenity Red. Speaking of red.
Heyo.
Okay, when did you know you for sure wanted to be a musician? Oh, that's deep.
Oh, I always wanted to be on a stage. My grandma introduced me to musicals at a young age, and I remember I bought a dubbable tape, cassette tape player when I was a kid, and
It's hard to even say that word anymore.
Yeah.
Cassette tape player.
yeah, it was like the AB one where you could
Yeah.
record off other tapes. And
That's called dubbing.
Actually, I don't.
dubbing.
Dubbing.
And then I remember on the A side was Billy Joel For the Longest Time, and on the B side was Phantom of the Opera. And I thought it was the same musician. I was like, Dude, the theme from Phantom was on one side, and then For the Longest Time was on the other. I was like, okay. I was like, I remember singing it, and that organ from Phantom just chilled my bones. I was like, man, I want to be in a band. Because I met this guy, and he was playing at a house party, and I was like, damn, everybody just wants this guy to be inside them. And I'm like 7th grade. I don't even think I really could compute what that was. So maybe I was just like, maybe I didn't think that far back then. Maybe I was like, oh, maybe every girl just wants him to hold her hand. Sure, I was that innocent then. But I was just like, I gotta get this guy's gig.
I was in 8th grade at the time.
Yeah, so you were totally slam.
So you were totally Randy in the 8th grade, which is awesome.
All those great British words. Oh,
Yeah, Randy.
Randy. They
Randy,
sound so
Randy.
much more. It's so much more digestible.
Well,
not foul.
let's see if we can get back inside the Twitter world.
Yeah. Great transition.
Let's get inside
A
something.
kid in the street, living out the box. What's your writing creative process?
These are good
like?
questions.
They are good
Thank you
questions, and
very
that's why
much.
it's really important.
You wanna? We don't have to.
No,
answer
they
this one.
they have an okay, they're telling me what I have to promote.
Yeah, it's cool. Trust me, it's fine.
Okay,
the writing
perfect.
process is pretty much like this. I'll be humming in a room 40 feet away from Nick, and Nick will be like, "Hey, that was cool," and then we'll take it over to him. We'll map out a song. We'll take it to Mike and Chris, and then whoop, boop, scoop. Damn.
A year later, we
trying
have
to
a
do it
record.
quick.
A year
Yeah,
later.
yeah.
So it takes you a while.
Beekeeper's
Yeah.
Daughter we wrote 2 years ago.
Yeah, these things have
crazy?
been in the incubator
So it
for a
wasn't
while.
on purpose. You weren't like keeping us hanging on. There's a real reason.
Absolutely.
No, of course. We
We're
definitely
working.
don't try
right.
to.
You're working.
We don't try to chase some sort of like fleeting song that we had on the radio a couple years ago.
We're just trying to get you to forget gives you hell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that was
No.
Don't
somebody.
forget it. I love
somebody
that
won
one.
a T-shirt today. They actually
Really?
won this T-shirt today because
Look at there. That was
the
comfortable.
question was, gives you hell. Was the only top 100, top 10 hit to do what?
Dude, I don't know.
Yeah.
What about-
Well, it was the only
Well,
top
it
10
was-
single to have hell in the title
Oh wow.
Ever?
ever.
Wow.
Holy
we are.
shit, that's awesome. Don't forget that song. That's amazing.
And by the way, hell and shit are both okay to say.
Yeah.
It's the internet.
And James Jimmy Siaka, should we say that? Do you want to say that for me? Do you want it?
You just did it.
Well, I
You did it
tried
well.
to. Sorry if I effed it up. At Tyson, this is for you, Tyson. By the time you were making the album, did you want the song to be chart toppers or artistic songs?
We just like them. As long as we like them, that's sort of how we know. That's our litmus for whether or not we want to record them.
And you love what you're doing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The fans love what you're doing. We love the
Fortunately.
new album, and you're going to be doing something else today. You've got
Busy
an
day.
in-store performance that's going on in Tilly's in Irvine today. Did you know that?
Yes,
Because
we did.
I have no idea if your manager have let you know,
We
but I'm
did.
telling you.
5 years
after
ago,
this-
we wouldn't have known. 5 years ago, I would have been like, what, man?
So at 7 p.m. at Tilly's in Irvine, if you're around there, go and check it out. In-store performance from the All-American Rejects. I think maybe I'm going to swing over to Irvine. Why not?
Do
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, I
party.
want to see you try and shake your groove thing a little
No,
bit.
it's going to happen.
But thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
for
thanks for
for
your
having
stopping
time.
by.
It was a pleasure.
No, it was awesome.
Thank
Please
you.
come
Look
back.
at
Let's
this thing.
let's get you look
That is
look
a,
at
look
you.
at that
Look at
massive
this.
thing. Beautiful.
Should I say that? Look at your massive.
Oh.
No. Okay, thank you, and good luck with the new album.
Your 18-year-old daughter is
Exactly.
her face is in her hands.
Yeah, no, thank you so much. Good luck with the tour.
Thank you very
Thanks so
much.
much.
Congratulations on the album, and please come back and see us soon.
Definitely.
And I can't wait
Thanks.
to see you out on the road. I'll put some flats on and get ready to jam out there at the
No,
front row.
well done, by the way. Well
Okay,
done.
thank you.
Great. I love your work.
Thank you so much. Well, that's nearly a wrap. Don't go away quite yet because we're actually going to be playing out on the video.
Oh, all right.
Okay, on the new video. First, I want to say thank you for watching. Be sure to join us next week on TMI, same time, same place, right here, live on Billboard. We'll send this T-shirt out to our lucky winner out there. And don't forget, we'll be counting down the top 10 as usual with some more news about the Hot 100 and your All Access Pass to the biggest events in music. One of them is Tilly's in Irvine today at 7 p.m.
She's so good.
That is a big music news. Okay, promise. Why don't you introduce your video? Seeing that you're here, why should I do it?
You
Well, that's
did-
the work.
You did
It's your
so good,
video.
though.
Get to it. Introduce it
All
as
right.
Beekeeper's Daughter.
All right, this is our video. We're the All-American Rejects, by the way, for Beekeeper's Daughter off our new record, Kids in the Street, out this week. right?
Absolutely. Out this week. Finally.
All right, buzz off. Let's let's roll the video.
I've been known 1,000 ways, choked 100 hearts in half as many days. Oh no, I think so. And I get so lost inside this city. You ugly girls all look so pretty, it's true. What am I supposed to do? I still got you to wait. Look out your window. What do you see? You don't see me. You're a pretty little flower. I'm a busy little bee. Honey, that's all you need to see. I can take you for an hour, but then I'm gonna leave. Honey, I know you'll wait for me. La-da-da-da-da. You overlook, but you understand that we're too young to stop making plans agreeing. Monogamy's not a part of me.